Just checking in. Is anybody out there? Happy Tuesday, and I am coming to you live from San Diego, California, where we actually have weather. The weather people were actually right. They said 99% chance of rain, and it's raining. So anyway, I just wanted to stop in and say hi to you guys. Quick little, guess it's early week check-in. If you guys are following me on my channel, we are doing 90s week, all 90s music. And it has been pretty cool so far, coming up with some really good 90s music. A lot of the stuff that I do post about or share about is music now that you guys like. So I really enjoy hearing from you guys what music you guys liked. Hello there. All right, you guys are taking a lunch break or wherever you guys are. This is going to be probably, well, last time I said it was going to be a quick live. We were on for 50 minutes because the comments were so good. Hello, everybody. Hi. I am Majestic. Well, thank you very much. Having another one of those no makeup lives. A couple days ago, I was dressed up and people were like, whoa, you look different. And yeah, it's because I actually had makeup on. But anyway, just wanted to see how you guys are doing. It's early in the week, but we are doing 90s music all week this week. I'm having so much fun. You guys have given me some amazing ideas for music, and I've already shared some Green Day. I've shared Stone Temple Pilots. Hi there. How are you? Well, thank you. This is about as natural as it gets. I already did my cold plunging today and my yoga today, and I'm going to do a breathwork class, which I talk a lot about. Trying to get my studio to actually do a live breathwork on my channel. And if I do that, will you guys join? I would love it if you guys join me for a breathwork class, because I really think that you guys would get a lot out of it. And our breathwork comes with a sound bath. So we're all about the music on this channel. So, I mean, sound therapy, music therapy, it's all kind of related. So I am absolutely going to make that happen. Oh, thank you for dropping a like. Appreciate it. Do you subscribe to me already? I've gotten quite a bit of new subscribers, which has been awesome for the energy of my channel. I'm still looking for more women to join us. We've got lots of guys, awesome guys, talking about the memories, the music. I want to talk a little bit about so far 90s week, what it's been like. And I am taking requests now. Thank you so much. Okay, you're a subscriber, so you know we're doing 90s week this week, and it's fun. I actually, sorry about the truck. I actually posted not too long ago a Metallica song. Do you guys know what song I chose? It was really good. Nothing else. What's the last word of the song? It's such a great song. Anyway, there's some good Metallica that came in the night, debuted in the 90s. Hello, we're talking about 90s. Do you guys remember the 90s? What were you guys doing in the 90s? Nothing else matters. Yes, and you know what he's talking about. He's talking about love. Yeah, it's a love song. And the whole description is in my short. I actually put a description of the song and how the song came about. It's a really cool story. So one of the reasons I like to share the music with you guys daily is I like to give you guys a little history on the song, which I think is cool. Hi there. You're working in your work. Oh, okay. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys. You guys are new? Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Have you seen me before? I am Sonia Canner, and it's a community thing now. We talk about the Gen X music, 70s, 80s. We're getting into the 90s right now, 90s week. And 90s week has been awesome. I am from California. Don't use it against me. I'm a California girl. I was born in Pasadena, born in Los Angeles. And oh, really? I don't know what that means. I hope that's a good thing. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I used to have a lot more haters on my channel, and I think they left because I blast them with love every single time they make a comment. So I don't think they liked that. It didn't really go along with what they were trying to do. Anyway, hello. Oh, you're from London, UK. I love it. Okay, what were you doing in the 90s? What was London like in the 90s? Am I single? Yes, absolutely single, by choice. I want to focus on growing this channel, growing this community, because I think now more than ever, we need the music. We need the memories. We need to remember what's important. And that is, something that unifies us and not divides us, because there's too much of that in the world right now. So I love the fact that international music has no borders, and we all get to enjoy it together. In a lot of cases, a lot of the music, like especially heavy metal, is bigger in Germany and, you know, UK and even Japan and places like that than it even is in the US. So I think it's amazing that we can actually enjoy the same music together no matter where we live. I think that's awesome. They can't take that away from us, you guys. They can try to get us to hate on each other, but they cannot take the fact that we listen to the same music no matter where we live on this planet. How about that? Yeah, that's our power, I would say. Okay, so 90s. What were you guys doing in the 90s? I was born in 1970, so it's really easy for me to remember how old I was. So I had a whole 10 years. My 20s were the 90s. That's the 90s for me. So what were you guys doing? I was working at a Gold's Gym, listening to Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne. God, I'm trying to think. What was the music at the gym back in the days, you guys? The 90s. London was fabulous, and the 80s were even better. And I've never been to London. I cannot even believe it. So what kind of music is popular in London? Is it still is it heavy metal and rock and all of that? I'm so curious to know. You were born in 1970 also. Yeah. I mean, it's easy, right? Math wise, well, especially to know how old we are now, but it's always been pretty easy. But yes, I was in my 20s in the 90s. What were you guys up to in the 90s? I was roller skating, rollerblading. We got through the hair metal days, and then we started experiencing new music like grunge came onto the scene, Nirvana and Pearl Jam, you know, and all of those guys. Did you guys like all of that? It was a little more emotional. It like kind of hit us like a ton of bricks. Yes. Rock music. Okay. Yeah, I figured that. Am I 55 years old? I absolutely am 55 years old. Yes. Proud to be 55. Looking like your 30s. Okay. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read these comments. I'm getting a lot of comments right now, and I don't want to miss any of them. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, do I look 55? Just trying to make your way through life, spending a lot of time on the road. Now or back in the day? I like the grunge. What's your favorite grunge music? Back in the day, I'm doing 90s week and on my channel. And if there's a lot of music, then I might just extend it a little bit, because really, we kind of retired from the Air Force and became a mailman in Jacksonville, Leonard Skinner country. Thank you for your service, Paul. Always love saying that every single live. I will absolutely, Air Force. I think my son is going to join the Air Force next year. If not the Air Force, then the Marines. 80s with a touch of rock, pop, and metal. Okay. So yeah, so the 90s, you guys. Were you still lost? I was lost. The 90s for me, I looked for music to kind of help me understand what I was going through. And I think that's where the grunge music was like, whoa. Like, God, especially Nirvana comes to mind. I mean, it was just like, it seemed like there was a lot of kind of depression. and dark, kind of deep feelings there. We went from hair metal to grunge. It was a little wild, but in free hair, look very pretty, like a mermaid. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I actually just came from my sauna, infrared sauna. Maybe Soundgarden. Okay, Soundgarden is incredible. Okay, who else cried when Chris Cornell died? That broke my heart. Chris Cornell may have one of the best voices, in my opinion, of the grunge, that whole genre or any genre. I mean, Chris Cornell, absolutely incredible. I definitely think I need to share a Chris Cornell song this week. What is your favorite Chris Cornell or Soundgarden song? Or if you're more of a Pearl Jam person, Eddie Vedder. I mean, do you like Pearl Jam? You still feel like grunge doesn't compare to 80s metal? I know, it's so different. How did we go from that to grunge? Like, you can relate to that. Seems like the only thing that would calm me down was the metal. Listening to Motley Crue, Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne, all the good ones. That was usually my go-to. Yes, absolutely. I mean, and like, I don't know how old you guys are, but being 55, in 1990, I turned 20. So I went from the teenage years of crazy heavy metal and all of that to 90s grunge. And it was like, whoa. Black Hole Sun, yes. That's a great song. Great. Chris Cornell. I mean, his voice is like haunting. I love when he did Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Do you guys know that version? Incredible. Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, Metallica was good. Metallica, I did a short today, kind of like an intermission short. I did Nothing Compares to You, Metallica. That was in the 90s, which I love actually this channel, you guys, because I'm learning as I'm sharing the music. I'm learning about the songs. So if you're new to my channel, we share songs every single day. The reason I say we is I no longer choose the songs. I take requests. So I like to say I'm the DJ at this point because this is our channel. So I listen to you guys, the music that you guys like. Hello, please off cap once. I don't know what that means. Take off the baseball cap. I have a couple of the sauna. So if you're going to catch me during the day, I know it's fine. If you're going to catch me during the day, I'm going to probably look like this. So the most important thing is I just wanted to come on with you guys and talk a little bit about 90s Week because I'm loving it. Okay, so Slipknot. Yes, I love Slipknot. I met those guys. My ex was a drummer for Anthrax. So I met the Slipknot guys. I met the Slayer guys. I met all those guys. And of course the Anthrax guys. So yeah, Nirvana, yes, they came on strong. And I mean, Kurt, he just looked really sad and depressed. Hi from India. I don't know. So there's some comments going back and forth, you guys. I don't really know what the conversation is, but if somebody is insulting me, just ignore them. You guys don't have to stick up for me or anything like that. Just ignore them because most people are in the replay are not even going to see the comments. So I'd rather talk about the music right now. So just ignore that yappy stuff. Anyway, okay, Anthrax was good. Yes. My ex was the touring drummer for Anthrax. And he was amazing. And I was with him for 6 or 7 years. And I went to a few of his shows, and he was an incredible drummer, and he loved what he did. And he still drums to this day. So Chris Cornell is absolutely amazing. Wicked Game, I have to check that out. Did he do that in the 90s? Maybe I can add that to 90s Week. Talk more about music and, the memories. I think important, especially with all the stress and everything that's going on. So anyway, if you guys have any favorite 90s songs, please put them in the comments. Just what comes top of mind for me. Like I did Green Day the other day, or I think it was yesterday. And quite a few people that are like, I don't like Green Day. I'm like, okay,